I'm hearing noise.
Honorable Bensouda, I know you're a teacher, but for now, be the member for Homa Bay.
Yes, I'm giving 2 minutes. I want to be very fast. Now, honorable members, we know that. Hold on with your point of order.
Now, welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. There is something that have just been sent to me by someone, and I would like us to talk about it very little. I would like us to discuss about it, and then I give you time also in the comment section to tell me your view and why you think this thing is happening and why is it happening to the same person. Now, the UDA have given out a report. They've given their report on the issue of Sifuna. For those who have been following or watching Sifuna's interviews in either TV station or even listening to Sifuna talking or speaking in the parliament, I think you've learned a lot of things from Sifuna.
Talking about bigger issues.
Don't discuss me. Discuss the issues.
We're talking about the bigger issues.
You're not here to discuss Sifuna.
Focusing on solutions.
You can come to my house. We can discuss each other.
I'm responding. I can come to your house, or you can
or I can come to yours, and then we discuss.
I have a home, you have a house.
It doesn't matter. I will also grow old, Khalwale, at some point. Growing old is not anything that makes you special. We all grow old.
So wait, when you have a home, is when you can then invite me to your home.
A home is just an old house.
Yeah, really. So how does this work?
Please go ahead. Senator Sifuna.
Policy positions are articulated in manifestos, not in video clips. There is a manifesto, a document that lays out what you're planning to do.
Some don't defend them. Let them defend themselves
please,
here.
Allow me to be heard in silence, Sam. Please, you need to protect me from this class. What we want people to understand, Sam, is that you cannot have a conversation about amendments of a bill or a proposal when they have already profiled you as a person who cannot give any reasonable ideas. You see, one of the most interesting things is that when you hear leaders such as the whip saying, we will pass this thing, wapende wasipende, without alteration of a comma, and I see comments on social media sometimes, people asking us, where is the Azimio alternative budget? Where would I take that alternative budget to whom? Because every single Kenyan that has spoken, including yesterday when Kwame Owino was trying to explain how this housing levy is a bad problem, is a bad idea, we woke up this morning, he has been labeled an Azimio person. Just because you disagree with this, what they do first is to label you Azimio, then to dismiss everything that you have said because it's Azimio. I have said on this show that personally, I accept that it doesn't matter if I came with a letter from Jesus himself saying he has sent me to speak to William Ruto. He will not listen to a word that I am saying. Osoro, this maize crop, I am also a farmer. I used to be a farmer in Western Kenya. How long does a crop of maize take to mature? From the time you put a seed on the ground.
When did you?
Now, just a minute. This free fertilizer, you received it in the first 3 months, the first quarter of your administration. Maize does not take that long to grow. Up to today, if you're telling us that maize crop is still in the farms, is that what you're telling us? So why are the prices not coming down? Why are the prices not coming down? And the rains have come more than, I can count more than 3 harvests.
I think we need to be very honest.
Let me finish. Because, Osoro, you must understand that you people do not have any idea about what you're doing. And the sooner you accept to be helped, the better for the nation. Because the nation, I am telling you, the problem with you is that because of that cocoon, that yellow cocoon that you are in, you think there is no talent in this country. There is talent in this country, but you have chosen to have mediocre, incompetent people in places of power that they can't do anything about it. It is very unfair. You know, these guys, honestly speaking, they are overworking us. As a member of the opposition, I feel overworked. Because every single day when I wake up, there is something to fight this government on. Today, I have just arrived, I see this proposal on bread and milk. And if you look at the sentiments of the government, again, you will see that these are people who are totally out of touch with reality. When Professor Ndungu says that bread and milk is largely consumed by the middle class, and he knows the statistics that the middle class actually in this country are a minority. They are a very small proportion. Here in Nairobi, almost 70% of the residents here do not consider themselves middle class. Yesterday I was seeing a report that only 3% of Kenyans earn 50,000 and above. Would you call those people the middle class? Bread and milk are consumed largely by children. Everyone has children. Even the people in the slums have children, and those children eat bread and milk for breakfast. The people who go to industrial area to work, like we were talking about it before the show began, all they can afford is to buy half a loaf of bread and maybe water or soda and drink, and that is their lunch. You cannot say that this is a luxury item. Bread and milk, honestly speaking, Trevor. So when we see these proposals, personally, I'm not surprised. And pronouncements are made by key members in this administration. When they are made, they very quickly translate into legislation. I saw there was a conference on purportedly claiming to be fighting illicit alcohol. And certain pronouncements were made there that we want to take back liquor licensing and control of liquor to the national government. And sooner than we could say no, there was already a legislative proposal. I saw the Deputy President directing the Leader of Majority in the National Assembly to prepare an amendment bill. This is something that is a clawback to devolution. Every single day as a senator, I wake up to push back against this government's policies, which essentially shouldn't happen. We should be allowed as a country to have conversation about progressive things. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Speaker. You must substantiate. Stop heckling here, Khalwale. I can assure you, no government agency is going to hold any meeting anywhere where you are gouging on food bought by public resources, yet Kenyans are starving. Even in Kakamega, Khalwale, you will not hold a meeting of your staff, of your office, of anything, without Kenyans coming to avail themselves of that food. I can assure you. Number two, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, protect me, Mr. Speaker. I'm on a point of order. I am on a point of order, Mr. Speaker. I am on a point of order, Mr. Speaker. Protect me. I have to finish.
Conclude, Senator. Conclude.
I must finish. In fact,
let him conclude, senators.
In fact, as a senator of Nairobi, I want to tell any Kenyan that having seen the increase of the budgets for State House for buying tea and mandazi, that tea and mandazi is for Kenya.
The process in which we are producing the table sugar is a process in which you are producing the industrial sugar. Are you getting?
Yeah, so let him say what he's saying.
I am not the one making your points little. They are little points. I am telling you, my brother, that I spoke about industrial sugar is the one that is.
Trevor, let us agree on this. No, but let us agree on this, Trevor. You know, we are live on show. You know, my brother Sifuna, you can't make it a point of belittling other members of parliament. Are you getting?
Are you done?
You know, it's good to also be respectful.
Okay.
Are you getting to each other as we debate?
Are you done?
Are you getting?
Are you done? Because
we don't come here for insults.
Okay.
We don't come here for insults, and we don't come here with small points, like my brother.
Fine.
But
are you getting?
Let him explain.
And you know, having a big head doesn't mean that you have a big point.
That's fine.
Are you getting?
But the point,
explain.
If a point is little, everybody can see it's a little point. It's not me belittling it, Kagushia. I spoke about industrial sugar. Do you know the distinction between white industrial sugar and sugar? That's the point I'm making. Because if you read the bill, you would not have imposed 4% on industrial sugar that is not produced anywhere in this country, that is used in industry. I would understand if you impose an importation tax on sugar, table sugar, because
but he's also ignorant. He's also ignorant of the industry that is being set up now to produce that industrial sugar.
Let him finish. Then I'll have one buy as well. Yes. Go ahead.
You know, you're displaying ignorance.
That's what I'm telling you.
You're displaying ignorance.
You will get your opportunity. You will get your opportunity to be able to highlight my ignorance. After I'm finished exposing your littleness, you will expose my hypocrisy or my ignorance.
It's already
I am
clear
telling you
that you're ignorant about the plans that the government is splitting.
Don't heckle Kagushia.
Are you getting?
Just relax. Just relax. Where to Leah too? I am saying we debate in the House of Parliament. Mungatana and his crew are waiting for put the question. They are there. In fact, he says we ran away from debate. But the ones, if you look at just
they
a
are
minute,
out.
By
3 o'clock they are out.
Trevor, you see the beauty with Parliament. The beauty with Parliament is that our proceedings are broadcast live. You have the Hansard for further corroboration if you need. If you see what these guys do, when there is a bill before the House that they know they can't contribute because they will offend their masters, that they can't vote against because they have been given instructions, they all go to the lounge. So at the lounge there, they're just drinking tea and mandazi, waiting for the speaker to put the question.
No.
So
Trevor,
when the question is put,
let's not have this kind of...
They walk away, so they say that you are...
They walk away.
Let me speak.
They walk away.
Mungatana, I allowed you to speak quietly. Just let me speak.
Accusing each other.
Now, when they come, even now, Mungatana cannot guarantee that old man there that if the views of the old man are not incorporated in that bill, as the Constitution requires, that he will vote against that bill. He can't. And the hustler is telling you that they cannot afford an increase of 5 shillings on bread. You people have already increased price of bread. You promise these hustlers that you're going to reduce the price of unga. You are lying to them every single day that unga is now 150, 160. You talk to those same hustlers, and I will allow you, Khalwale, out of my 17 constituencies, pick a constituency, pick a ward, pick a hustler. Ask that hustler how much they are buying unga in whatever ward in Nairobi you want to pick them from. You are not listening to the hustler. You are not listening to the professionals. You are not listening to civil society. You are not listening to us as representatives of the people. You are closed up in this state house where you just sing Hosanna from morning to evening, and then you impose these things, and you don't want to listen to anyone. You just dismiss all of us. Okay. For me, I am happy for you to dismiss me, because I know, as I said, you have profiled Azimio as a problem, that we are just a choir that makes noise. Listen to Trevor then, if you won't listen to me.
Now, the UDA people, the UDA party, yeah? The UDA party have given a report. They are saying that they are banning, in short, they are warning their colleagues, they are warning their fellows, that in any moment there is an interview, a TV interview, and either in Citizen and TV, what they should do is they should confirm from the host first if Sifuna is going to be present in the interview, so that they can plan them. So either they can skip going, or maybe they can find a way of giving an excuse of not attending, because they are saying that Sifuna is really embarrassing the UDA party and the president himself, making people feel like, no, the government is not doing enough. The government is doing nothing. Now, I want to read you the report. United Democratic Alliance Office of the Secretary General for immediate release. Now, this is the report now. It has become increasingly clear that there is a media conspiracy in Kenya intended to paint the UDA party as a home of intellectually challenged people by pitting our members against Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna during TV talks shows. The perseverers of the conspiracy have gone ahead to ambush UDA MPs and senators with the complex questions meant to show that the cream of our party is unable to break down His Excellency President Dr. William Ruto's agenda to the people during their media appearances. To avoid further embarrassing episodes, the party is now pulling the plug on the appearances of its members alongside Senator Sifuna in any show, regardless of the media house hosting it. By this communication, members and elected leaders of UD are henceforth required to confirm with the media houses if Sifuna is part of any show they are invited to, and immediately decline the invitation if he is on board. This decision is occasioned by the desire of the party to project the ideologies of Excellency Dr. William Ruto in a way that minimizes embarrassment and humiliation to the party and its leadership. Secretary Honorable Cleopas Malala, UDA Secretary General. That is a report that have been given by the Secretary General of UDA. And I don't know what you're thinking about this letter, or maybe I don't know your thought on this letter. That's why I want to give you time I want to give you a moment also at the comment section, so that you can tell me, or you can give us your point of view, what you're thinking, or who do you think why do you think the UDA party have decided to cut off or to call off any interview involving their members, either member of parliament or senators, together with Sifuna? Now, on my view, I think that these guys are really feeling like, no, we are always embarrassed. Why is it that it looks like we don't know anything we do? But that is on my side. But I don't know. That's why I'm giving you time at the comment section, so that you can also tell me what is your view. Just a reminder, if it is the first time that we're watching this video, kindly take a moment, go to the subscription area, click the subscribe button, like, share, and also give a comment. My name is Boniface Owino. Bye-bye.